So it is that time, and I appreciate all of your patience in getting ready for today's event. And I wanted to thank you all so much for that. Our distinguished guests, cherished friends, and beloved companions, welcome to WildTech's third annual Valentine's Day Party, Love and Thanks. My name is Alexander Bell, and I'm honored to be your host for today's event. I would like to thank our program manager, Delilah Barrow, and the WildTech team for contributing their time and expertise to make this Valentine's Day party as engaging as possible. It is with immense joy and excitement that we gather here today, united by the universal language of love. While our physical distance may separate us, our hearts beat as one in this digital space where connections are boundless and the possibilities are endless. As we embark on this enchanting journey together, let us revel in the magic of Valentine's Day, a day dedicated to celebrating the beauty of love in all forms. Whether you're here to honor the special bond you have with someone, or cherish the love of family or friends, or simply bask in the warmth of self-love and appreciation. And know that you're in the company of kindred spirits who share in the joy of this momentous occasion. Throughout today's festivities, we have curated a spectacular lineup of activities and surprises dedicated to delight the senses, uplift spirits, and create cherished memories that will last a lifetime. From heartwarming tales of romance to captivating games and apps, to loving thank you cards and new fun facts you didn't know about Valentine's Day, there is something for everyone to enjoy as we come together in the spirit of camaraderie and connection. So let's just make sure to support all of our participants in the chat and reaction bar today. And of course, we want to encourage the use of these Zoom features to applaud and congratulate others throughout this event. Welcome to our third annual Valentine's Day party, a celebration of love, laughter, and the infinite possibilities that await us when we come together as one. So without further ado, let the festivities commence. Our first guest, we have a special guest, the Washington Home, that would like to share a few words with us today. The Washington Home is a DC-based foundation that seeks to improve the lives of the elderly and those facing end of life, strengthen senior communities, and reduce inequality in access to care. Emotion characterized by affectionate care, and attraction and attachment towards someone or something. It can manifest in various forms, such as romantic, platonic, or even familial love, or even love for hobbies or interests. In ancient Greece, love was a concept pondered by some of history's most famous philosophers, including Plato and Aristotle. These Greek philosophers attempted to explain love rationally and often categorized the different kinds of love that people could feel. Because, we love them so much, we are going to cover some of these Greek words for the different kinds of love that you might experience or you might find out there. Okay? So we have first one up is eros. So that's a physical kind of love, the type of love that involves passion and lust and romance. We also have agape, which is unconditional, selfless, and sacrificial love. And, that's used a lot in, religious readings as well, which I thought was interesting. We also have philia, which is an affectionate love. It's a type of love that involves friendship, and the love that you have amongst your group, right? We also have storge, which is again a familial love, and that is the natural love that family members have for each other. We also have ludus, which is a light and flirtatious love, which is playful, non-committal kind of love. We also have pragma, which is practical love, which is based on duty, obligation, or logic. And last but not least, and of course there are many more, we have philautia, which is self-love, and it refers how a person views and feels about themselves. So way back in that time, they thought of these different kinds of love, which still makes sense and definitely can be applied to today. Next up, we have a video showcasing 9 different Valentine's Day celebrations from around the world. Different cultures express love and affection on this special day, and it's important to view the diverse ways that people celebrate love, connection, and romance worldwide. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on a fascinating journey of Valentine's Day around the world. Please enjoy the video, and I hope you all learned something new.
Valentine's Day, for the most part, is celebrated around the world on February the 14th. Whilst the true origins of the celebrations are still disputed, what we do know is that each country has their own unique spin on how to celebrate the day. Flowers and chocolate are tame compared to some of the things you'll find out in this video, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for South Korea. Here are 9 unique ways Valentine's Day is celebrated around the world. Let's kick things off with Argentina. Valentine's Day itself, or as it's known locally, Dia de los Enamorados, is a lower key affair than in the US or the UK. It is not unusual to see couples celebrating with a romantic meal. However, the Argentines actually have a full week dedicated to their loved ones called Semana de la Dulzura, which translates to Sweetness Week or Week of Sweetness. This takes place in July each year. You might be thinking, that is so romantic. Well, not quite. The event only started in 1989 after Accor, Argentina's largest sweet manufacturer, ran an ad campaign with the tagline, "A candy for a kiss." The campaign actually worked, and now Argentinians exchange sweets for a kiss in July each year. It is estimated sweet sales increased roughly 20% during that week. Genius. Sticking in South America, we move over to Brazil. On some occasions, February the 14th coincides with their famous Carnival week. So instead of quiet, romantic meals, Brazil actually looks like this. Despite this, they do have a day dedicated to just romance. It's called Dia dos Namorados, and it takes place on June the 12th at St. Anthony's Day Eve. On this day, you can expect to see the usual exchange of chocolates and flowers, but the celebrations aren't exclusive to just couples. The romance spreads to family and friends. Now it's time for China, the most populous country on the planet. Their version of Valentine's Day takes place on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month, and it is known as Qi Festival. Traditionally, women would dress in hanfu, a long flowing robe, and they would spend the day preparing offerings of tea, wine, and various other fruits to pray to Xinhu for wisdom. As such, with the modern world though, many of these traditions have since faded and the day has become much more commercialised, with many Chinese couples celebrating the day similar to the Western world. Over to Europe now, specifically Finland. Valentine's Day is known as Ystävänpäivä, sorry if I butchered that, which translates to Friendship Day or Day of the Friends. Whilst romance between couples is not necessarily absent from this holiday, it does not take centre stage. There is a key focus on your friends being just as important as your family or partner. It's a truly inclusive and friendly day for all people in Finland. A huge contrast to that of South Korea, but we'll get to that later in the video. Perhaps my favourite spin on Valentine's Day is in Ghana. An important bit of context here is that Ghana is one of the world's largest exporters of cocoa, a key ingredient in chocolate. Whilst Ghana exported a lot of cocoa, the demand domestically was extremely low. As such, the Ghana Tourism Authority set out to increase domestic consumption of chocolate. They did so by declaring Valentine's Day the Chocolate Day. After its conception in 2005, there has been widespread adoption. Ghanaians purchase chocolate products for their loved ones now on February the 14th. It's not Valentine's Day, it's Chocolate Day. Back to South America now, to Peru. Despite Valentine's Day occasionally overlapping with the carnival celebrations, they still celebrate on February the 14th. The day is called Dia del Amor y la Amistad, or the Day of Love and Friendship. What's unique about gifting on this day in Peru is that it is traditional to gift a native orchid, a type of flower. There are over 3,000 species of orchid in Peru, so they are spoilt for choice. Carrying on with the theme, Taiwan are famous for its flowers. They celebrate Valentine's Day twice a year, once on February the 14th and second on July the 7th. Traditionally, men will gift their loved ones bouquets of flowers. The interesting part is that the real meaning of the flowers lies within the colour and the amount. For example, red roses represents one love, but 99 roses represent eternal love. And if you're in Taiwan and you gift your partner 108 roses, that right there is a marriage proposal. The penultimate country is Guatemala. Their February the 14th is called Dia del Cariño, or the Day of Affection. There is the usual exchange of gifts, but this is widened to friends, family and colleagues. Clearly, worldwide, there is a trend of inclusion on Valentine's Day in most countries. It's not just to focus on couples. This is something which is missing from the US and the UK. Now it's time for the country you've been waiting for, South Korea. Unofficially, the 14th of every month is a holiday for couples in South Korea. As you can see, each one is unique in its own right, but the three we're going to focus on are these. On February the 14th, Valentine's Day, women gift their male partners chocolate as a sign of affection. Men return the favour on March the 14th. It is known as White Day. They gift their female partner sweets and presents which are roughly 3 times more expensive than the ones they were gifted. Finally, it's the interesting part. On April the 14th, known as Black Day, single friends who do not receive any gifts meet up together to eat jajangmyeon, otherwise known as black noodles. Let me know in the comment section below which country you'd love to spend Valentine's Day in based on this video. And if you're single, I bet this pops up in your search history.
Wow, wasn't that interesting, you all? Thank you all so much for viewing that video, and I hope you all learned something new as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again, and we are going to have a bit of a discussion. So if you would like to answer one of these questions, or in general, like after hearing the fun facts and video, would love to hear your thoughts. So what does love mean to you? And then I have some questions for you all as well. So just some quick things that make you think of these questions. One, what role does self-love play in our ability to love others? Is it possible to love someone without fully agreeing with their beliefs and values? Or how does the concept of love evolve and change over time? So if you would like to answer any of these questions, I'll be taking 2 or 3 hands. So if you would like to respond, please raise your hand in Zoom by tapping more and then hitting raise hand. First up, we have Brenda.
Hey, Alex. I'd like to answer the first question. I feel that if you don't love yourself, you're incapable of loving anyone else. So you have to love yourself within to give love, to love others. That's what I think.
Thank you so much for that, Brenda. Really appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you. Then we have Anne. Hey, Anne, how are you?
I'm doing good. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Is it possible to love someone without fully agreeing with their beliefs and values? Yes, there is. I think that you can love a person for who they are and what they are, and unless they're a mass murderer, I don't see why you can't love them. That's where I draw the line, and so I think you're gonna kill me.
I know that's right, Anne. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. And then last up, we have Ms. Duckett. Hi, Ms. Duckett. Would you like to answer one of those questions?
Hello. I want to add to the question that Anne was talking about. When you have love in your heart, you have to look at what life is all about and what God created. He wanted everyone to be different, and everyone's opinion matters, and we have to consider each individual's likes and dislikes. Whether we agree with them, we still have to have love to pass on to them no matter what they feel and what they think.
Mm. Wow, wow. I definitely agree, Ms. Duckett, and thank you so much for your insight. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And thank you all for sharing your responses. Definitely I agree with everything that you guys said, and I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts. Next up, we have a Wild Tech love story that will be presented by our good old colleague and friend, Ms. Caroline Beasley. So let's all give it up for Caroline.
Hello, thank you, Alex, for that. I appreciate it. What is love? Love is what I saw in my home with my parents, enduring bond that captured the essence of love during their 56-and-a-half-year marriage, from which they bore 7 beautiful children, of which I am the youngest. Love is what I had with my late husband, Donald, who I adored and loved with all my heart. We dated for 10 years, got engaged on my birthday in September, went on our honeymoon before we got married to Hawaii that weekend, and then we got married 5 months later in February. We got back home and never looked back. Donald and I were very much in love and stayed on our honeymoon for our entire marriage. We were together for 25 and a half wonderful years. I learned a lot about marriage and how it takes patience and compromise. I had a deep-rooted connection and an enduring commitment to my late husband. I treasured the memories of our marriage and hold them close to my heart. Today, I sit before you. I am humbled by the opportunity to share my reflections on the profound significance of love in our lives. Love in its myriad form is the cornerstone of our existence, guiding us through the trials and triumphs of life's journey. In particular, I wish to delve into the sacred vows of marriage, for better or worse, richer or poorer, in sickness and in health. Vows that I have not only spoken, but lived every fiber of my being. Love, at its essence, is a commitment. It is a promise to stand by each other's side through every twist and turn that life may present. When we utter the words for better or worse, we acknowledge that love is not a fair weather companion, but a steadfast anchor that holds us steady amidst life's storms. It is in the moments of adversity, when the seas are rough and the skies are dark, that the true depth of love is tested and revealed. For it is easy to love when everything is going smoothly, but it takes courage and resilience to love when faced with challenges. Richer or poorer speaks to the material aspects of life, but it transcends mere financial wealth. It encompasses the richness of experiences, the abundance of laughter, and the wealth of memories shared together. In times of plenty, love teaches us gratitude and humility, reminding us that true wealth lies not in possessions, but in the intangible treasures of the heart. And in times of secrecy, love is the beacon of hope that lights our path, guiding us through the darkness with unwavering faith in each other. In sickness and health, embodies the selfless aspect of love, the willingness to care for each other no matter the circumstances. It is a promise to be each other's rock in times of illness, offering comfort, support, and wavering devotion. Through sickness, love becomes the healing balm that soothes our wounds and gives us strength to persevere. And in health, it is the celebration of vitality and well-being, a reminder to cherish every moment we have together. I have had the privilege of living out these vows in my own life, and it has been a journey of profound growth and transformation. There have been moments of joy and moments of sorrow, moments of abundance and moments of scarcity, moments of health and moments of illness. But through it all, one thing has remained constant, and that's love. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Caroline. Let's all thank Caroline for doing such a great job and for such
Beautiful,
a
Caroline.
story.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Caroline.
Thank
That was
you.
wonderful.
Fantastic.
Thank you,
Yes,
Caroline.
that was
Beautiful.
wonderful.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Caroline.
Caroline. Thank you,
Wonderful.
Do that again.
Do it
That
again.
was
Do it
wonderful.
again.
Yes,
I don't
I
even,
can hear it
I don't
again.
even know.
Wow.
Beautiful
Wow.
love story. Beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate you all listening, and for Caroline for creating such a beautiful story. So thank you all so much. Next up, we're going to be talking about love and thanks, because showing your love often naturally includes expressing gratitude and thanks, of course. There are many ways to show love and how that demonstrates appreciation. When you are providing acts of kindness, or when you're showing acts of kindness to others, when you show love to someone, you often do things for them out of care and consideration. There's has to be a lot of support and understanding, because love involves being there for someone during both the good times, and the bad times. There's always going to be peaks and valleys. So, just being there for each other when, things are not going so well can really mean the difference to somebody. There's a lot of reciprocalness or to it. So when you care for someone or love someone, you want to express your appreciation for their love and support in return, not because you have to in a way, but because you naturally want to. Because when someone shows you love, it's always great to show it back, so you can express your appreciation for their love and support. And also, when you spend quality time with that individual or others during those moments, you may express gratitude for their presence and the joy that they bring to your life. So when you think about love, it also involves a lot of gratitude as well. So it is now time to embark on a journey of love and thanks through this special heartwarming series of thank you cards, crafted with love and gratitude by our beloved seniors in just under 3 days using the Canva app that you see on the screen. Each card is a testament to the wisdom, warmth, and generosity of our seniors who have poured their hearts in expressing appreciation for the kindness and support they've received in their time in the iPad program. And I want to say again that I'm so thankful and in awe of the work and effort that everybody put into creating these lifelong memories. And I really look forward to showcasing everyone's contribution and thoughtfulness. And yes, we've used Canva, which is an app which everyone accesses on their iPads to easily edit photos and videos and create these stunning cards for the persons that support our program, and to again show our appreciation. So we covered this in our advanced sessions as well. But if you would like to create your own cards or Valentine's Day cards as well, you can utilize the Canva app. First up, we have Miss Brenda McManus to present her card and a little bit about why or how she created this thank you card. So go ahead, Brenda. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Alex. Well, I created this card because I wanted to show my appreciation to DACL for this program. I love it, and I think I can speak for the group when I say that we really appreciate it. We really look forward to coming on and just being with each other. So this is my thank you to DACL. Okay, it says, hello, DACL. We seniors, AKA queenagers and keenagers, are learning, exploring, and using our iPads through WildTech, would love to express our sincere, heartfelt thanks for allowing us to be a part of this program. This is a fantastic program, and it is a godsend. We look forward to joining the Zoom meetings each and every day. We share information, learn from each other, and just have good times with each other. We have learned so much because of our knowledgeable and outstanding instructors. We hope this program continues because you can definitely count on us to be present and eager to learn. We show our appreciation just by being here and on time. Thank you.
Wow, let's all say thank you, and let's congratulate Brenda for such a beautiful.
Good
Thank you,
job,
Brenda.
Congrats,
Brenda.
Thank you,
Brenda.
Thank you,
Brenda. That was
Brenda.
beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you,
Brenda.
Brenda. Thank
Thank
you.
thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Beautiful.
Thank
Job,
you.
you.
Brenda.
Yes.
Very wonderful. Wonderful.
Yes, thank you all so much. And we actually have Nathan on from DACL. So Nathan would thank you so much for coming on. And would you like to share a few words?
Yes, thank you very much, Brenda, and thank you all here today. Happy Valentine's Day, first off, even though we're a day away, but still, it's a week. Valentine's Day lasts for a week, so it's fine. Especially if you forget to get your loved ones a gift, it lasts a week. It's fine. My wife wouldn't let me do that though. So I wanted to thank you all. It's been 4 years since the pandemic, when this program really was created from, right? We wanted to make sure that we had seniors who had the opportunity to take part in the programming that they weren't able to take part in anymore because they were stuck at home, and then reach out to other seniors who probably hadn't taken advantage of any DACL programming because they couldn't get out of their homes or anything like that before the pandemic. So this has been an amazing program that DACL and WildTech have worked together on. WildTech has been an amazing partner. They've done all the hard work of making sure to receive the iPads, set the iPads up, deliver them, create programming, and then reach out to you all for feedback and questions about how you're using your iPad. So I'll make a small little request that if you haven't answered any of the survey questions that they've asked you, make sure to contact them today or soon so that you can answer those survey questions. I think most of you probably have, but I just want to get those couple that haven't. But we love this program. We want to keep continuing to work with all of you seniors in WildTech to make sure that programming can continue and expand if possible. We're here to help, and if you have any questions or any needs, definitely reach out to WildTech because they're amazing, and they want to make sure that this program succeeds and help you all. So again, happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy the day, enjoy the week. Make sure to eat as much chocolate as possible, but also healthy food. You got to balance it out with healthy food. So thank you all.
Thank you so much, Nathan, for sharing your kind words. And yes, it's such a pleasure to be able to work with everyone to provide the best programming to our seniors. So thank you so much, Nathan, and have a great day. Our next guest, or our next senior that created a card for us was actually Miss Geraldine, and she was not able to come on today. But she wrote a letter or a card to the Washington home, and she wanted me to share that with you all as well. So she said, to the Washington home, thank you so much for your presentations to the senior iPad program. We enjoyed hearing all about plants, gardening, and community resources. We look forward to your next visit. Best regards, Geraldine Smith, Senior iPad Program member. So even though she may not be on today, let's give it up for Geraldine for creating such a beautiful and thoughtful card.
Thank you, Geraldine.
Thank you, Geraldine.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yes.
Thank you,
Great
Geraldine.
job.
Great job.
Thank
Thank you, Geraldine.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Chanelin, would you again just like to share a few words, any reaction about our program?
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Ms. Smith, for your kind words. It has been a complete pleasure just to get to know all the participants and also learn from you. And this is such a special program where seniors from all around DC can come together and learn digital training programs and have this opportunity. So We hope that all the participants are enjoying the senior iPad program just as much as we've watched everyone learn and grow in the process.
Thank you so much, Chenalyn, and I look forward to your next session as well. So thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you, thank you. Our next card was created by Mr. Harold. Jesney wrote a letter to home care partners. So let's all welcome Mr. Harold to the stage. And thank you so much for writing your card for us today.
Good afternoon, Alex and everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day. I want to say that I'm honored and thankful to be presenting this card partly on behalf of the WildTech iPad program seniors. We all really truly appreciate what WildTech is doing with us and for us as it relates to the technology and the camaraderie and just good love, and we really appreciate that. My card, though, is specifically written to home care partners who I've had experience with, and all of the seniors on the line have had experience with as well in various ways, from the assistance they've given us in the trainings, as well as coming to our homes and doing certain things for us. So I'll just read it, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking of you today and every day, home care partners. You and your organization have been very helpful and a joy to the seniors and physically challenged community in the nation's capital. Your programming with WildTech, including balancing, exercising, etc., has been fantastic. Safe at Home is a tremendous help with the bar railings. Keep up the great work. Thank you all for all you're doing. Blessings. Harold Justin, seniors of the WildTech iPad program. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Harold. Let's all congratulate Mr. Harold for such a, again, thoughtful.
Thank you, Harold.
That's
That's
a
great
great
job.
job.
That was
Beautiful.
beautiful. Beautiful card.
Beautiful job.
Beautiful
Yes,
words.
Harold.
You gotta show me how to do that.
Thank
That's
Thank you,
beautiful.
Mr. Harold. Thank you so much for your hard
Show
work.
me, I'll show you.
Thank you so
Can I
much,
have your
Mr.
home
Harold.
phone number?
Really appreciate it. I'm not sure if we have anyone from Home Care Partners on, but if you could send a chat, we'd love to hear from you as well. But thank you, Mr. Harold, for such a wonderful card. Our next card will be presented by Miss Carolyn Underwood. So let's all welcome Miss Carolyn to the floor. You there, Carolyn? You gotta hit unmute in the middle. Miss Carolyn, you there? But again, thank you all so much to those cards as well. They've been so lovely to read. So thank you all so much. Miss Carolyn, are you there? Just got to hit unmute in the middle, Miss Carolyn. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to join us in a minute. We are going to go to Ann Dennis, who also created a card for the general supporters of our program. So let's all welcome Ann. And thank you so much for creating your card. How are you?
Hi, Alex. Yes, first of all, I want to thank the staff for allowing me to do this and for being there for us and for being our friends and teachers. Thank you. Thank you for all of your support to the WildTech iPad program, fostering learning programs, fun activities, safety, and security tips, and forever friendships. I want to send all my love to you all and say happy Valentine's Day. Lord.
Yes, well, thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. Let's all thank Anne for.
Thank you, Anne. Love
You
you.
too,
Thank
and
you,
beautiful
Anne.
young
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you, Anne.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I
Happy
feel the
Valentine's
energy
Day,
in your
Anne.
love. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you, Anne. Have a
Thank
great,
you.
wonderful
Thank
day.
you.
Really appreciate it. Yep. Again, Miss Carolyn, can you hit unmute for me, please?
Yes, Alex.
Yep. Hello. Thanks for coming
All
on.
right. I like to, I'm talking on Capital Area Food Bank and IRS, which means so much to me. Thank you so much for visiting with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We thank you for the information that you bring to the table. It is so helpful. We look forward to your next session. From the bottom of our hearts, we say thank you so very much. Sincerely, Carolyn Underwood, Senior iPad Program. And I want to let you know that the Capital Area Food Bank means so much to me and thousands of others because it feeds us. We don't have to worry about where, if we can pay for prescription or get food because they assist us with their help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We thank you for the IRS for teaching us the scams that seniors are plagued with so many times, but now we have an idea of what to watch out for. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Let's all thank Miss Carolyn for doing such a great job.
Great
Thank
job,
you.
Carolyn.
Thank you,
Miss
Miss
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Great
That was
job.
Great,
great. I learned a
Carolyn.
lot.
Good job,
Good
Carolyn.
cause.
Thank you,
The
Miss
food bank helps me a
Carolyn.
lot too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Much.
they helped us a lot.
Thank you all so much. Wow, don't we have such a talented group, right? So again, thank you, and also for presenting and for stepping onto the plate. Really appreciate that, and thank you so much. We also have some cards that were sent to me, and that I didn't have any involvement in editing it. Just I just received it. So Yvonne actually created 2 cards. Again, kudos to Yvonne. And she has a message for Annie Socato. Thank you for your sessions with the iPad program from Yvonne. Yes, we all have a lot to thank for cyber seniors and all that they present. And she also created a card for Lou. So every Friday at 12 o'clock, we have our travel edition of the Lunch Club. So we've been traveling to different continents and countries since the beginning of in October. So please make sure you check those out, especially this coming Friday. We'll be traveling to Indonesia, but let's all thank Yvonne for creating 2 beautiful cards for Annie and Lou.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Good job.
Yvonne.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Yvonne.
Love
Happy
Lou for those
Valentine's
cards.
Day.
Thank
So
you so
much.
much.
Thank
Thank you,
thank
Yvonne.
you so much.
Traveling the world with Lou.
Thank you
Good
for
job,
sharing
Yvonne. Thank
those,
you.
Thank
Alex.
you.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you all so much. And last but not least, well, on behalf of WildTech and myself, we wanted to take a moment to express our heartfelt thanks for participating in the iPad program. All of your enthusiasm and dedication to learning new techniques have been truly inspiring. We really look forward to continuing this journey together and our exploration of limitless possibilities together. And I've been in the program for almost 2 years now, and I know that since the beginning, I've really grown as an individual, and I've been able to see all of you just do things on your iPads that even myself or all of us didn't expect that you can do. So we just wanted to write this letter for you all and thank you for your participation. Without you guys coming on every day to learn something new, there would be no program. So and just wanted to, on behalf of WildTech, wanted to thank all of our seniors for coming on and participating. So let's all thank ourselves for coming on and enjoying our wild.
Thank you,
Thank you, Kara.
Oh,
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
so much for all of your
But we
love
appreciate you
and
doing the
appreciation.
games with us too.
Thank
So we
you all so
appreciate
much.
all the
Alex.
games and the trips that we have had on Friday.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
for everything.
Thank you, guys.
Alex, can I say something before you end?
Alex, you
Thank
said
you.
in the creme de
Oh,
la
there's
creme.
Dolores.
Alex,
Yeah,
Alex, can
sure,
I say something
Dolores.
Happy
before you end?
Valentine's Day.
Thank you,
Sure, give me one
everyone.
second.
Thank
All so much. Dolores, did you want to share something? You can hit unmute in the middle.
Yeah, can I say something before you leave?
Mhm.
I just want to share with everyone what the letters love mean to me, and hope it will help you all as well. The letter L, let not your heart be troubled. O, obey God and he will always direct your path. V, victory is ours in every situation. And E is everlasting love for one for another. And remember, love conquers all. And that's what I just want to say to you all, how much this program has been to me and many others, and how we all share love one for another, regardless of what situation we might be going through or how we might feel in any particular time. But whenever we are on this iPad class, we always share love one for another. So that's what I wanted to share with you all today, and to let you all know how much I really, really love you and this program. Thank you all.
Oh, thank you so much, Dolores, for your kind words.
Dolores.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dolores.
Long time
That was
words
so
to all
beautiful,
of us.
Dolores.
I appreciate that.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank
Valentine's
you so
Day,
much,
Dolores.
Dolores, for your kind words.
Love
Thank you. Thank
I like
you.
your rap, girl. You know who this is.
Thank you all so much. And thank you, Dolores, for your kind words as well. We really do appreciate that. So thank you. The next thing that we are doing, we said we're going to do some games and apps. So if you're staying in for Valentine's Day, you can find the perfect recipe for two or yourself in this scrumptious cooking app. You can get the kitchen help you need to be a more confident cook, all at your fingertips with Food Network Kitchen. So you'll all be able to utilize this app after viewing it today. So if you want to download the Food Network Kitchen app, you're going to go to the App Store on your device, and you're going to hit search. And that way you can search for the name or any type of app that you want. You're going to type in Food Network Kitchen and hit the search. So let me go ahead and share my screen again on my device so you all can see, but this is called Food Network Kitchen. So again, on your iPad, you are going to go to the App Store. And you're going to utilize the search bar to then search for Food Network Kitchen. And it should appear here on the top right-hand corner of the screen. You'll be able to get the app and open it. So when you guys open it, of course, there'll be some prompts that come up on the screen. But when you do get in there, there are many different options to explore. So it's all about taking a few minutes to see what you may like. But it's quite a simple app to navigate. You see at the bottom, you have your Explore, kind of like your home page. You have the search. So you can search for different recipes. You can create a meal plan. You can also create a shopping list and save different recipes through this app as well. But even here on the Explore page, you can look at different recipes by description, by title, by category, etc., which I think is really neat. Here at the top, you have your different recipes that you can look up. So some popular recipes or by categories. So if you have an inkling for anything, you can see the different categories here on the screen. Okay, So here's recipes on TV. You can actually look up episodes from your favorite Food Network shows as well, and potentially watch those as well for free. You can hit shop and look at different articles regarding best cookware sets, best knife block sets, best cheese gifts for cheese lovers, etc. So you can read those different reviews. They even have how-tos where, look, how to cut an onion, how to hone and sharpen your knives, how to dice vegetables, things of that nature, right? And then you also have classes. So you have actual videos that show you how to make certain things. So look, here is some onion rings. Onion dip is by Carla Hall, one of my favorites at Food Network. And look, you have the video that you can watch to see how it's made. And as you can see in the recipe, it's very, very detailed. What you need to do ahead, the tools that you need, the ingredients that you need. So I think that's just a great, just even the first screen of this app has a lot of info. For the search, you can search by ingredients. You can search by the type of food that you have or that you like, etc. So if I hit chicken and then I hit like garlic, tomato, carrot, cheese, and look at the bottom, it says C33 recipes. So you can see all the recipes that involve those different ingredients, which I think is really neat. You have a plan, so you can create a meal plan on the Food Network app as well. And if you see the browse button at the top, you'll be able to see some pre-made or pre-written meal plans for you as well. So like healthy 30-minute dinners, sheet pan dinners, they have several different recipes within that plan. And I think that's a great feature. You also have a shopping list you can create. So literally you can create your shopping list by starting with some popular items, but also typing them in. So if I needed milk, look at that, I just added milk, right? And you keep going by adding the different items, eggs, right? Bread. And you can even add notes. So if you want like whole grain bread or white bread, for example, you could put that there for milk, you could put like 2%, right? So you can even put notes for each of those different options in here as well. Last but not least are your saves. So you can look at all the different recipes and classes and videos that you saved. And you can do that by when you're in the recipe or the article, for example, at the top right of the screen, you'll see kind of like the bookmark icon. That's how you save different recipes, videos, etc. on the Food Network app. So just really quick, just to have some fun, if I could get one or two folks to raise their hand and try to search for a recipe they might want to make. So if you have an inkling for shrimp or seafood, pasta, what kind of recipe would you like to look up if you download this app? First up is Brenda. Hey, Brenda, what are you in the mood for?
Well, you know what? I got some shrimp in the freezer. So I have some shrimp, onion, some garlic, some rice, some soy sauce, and I have some parsley and I have some cilantro. So what can I make with that?
And you see when you can even search for them as well. So look, everything that you said, shrimp, onion, garlic, rice, parsley, cilantro. Look, and at the bottom it says see 2 recipes.
Okay.
And look at that. So you can either have a Thai saute shrimp with Asian slaw, which sounds delicious.
Okay.
And you can also create Bobby Flay's Gulf shrimp with peanuts and green chili slices. So which of these 2 would you like?
I think I'd like the Thai saute shrimp. Yeah, because I don't have any peanuts.
Me too, me too. So look, you're in the recipe. And it tells you who it's by. So this was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, that TV show from Food Network. So yeah, so you have your notes, you have your ingredients, and one really cool thing in here, look, you can even do substitutions. And if you need like flour, you don't have flour, you can do 1/2 cup of bread flour and cake flour for allspice. You can do cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg, etc. as well. So I think that's a great feature. If you need to make those substitutions. But look, you have your ingredients, you have your steps, And you have reviews as well, which I think is really great. You can review it yourself, rate it, and look, you have suggested articles and related recipes as
Right.
well. So that way you can explore them and save them if you'd like.
Okay, that looks good. Mhm.
Yeah, so I just hit the save button and now it's in my save section. So if I go to saves, look at that. My recipe that I saved is right there.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try that. I need to do something with that shrimp. So
Yes, thank you so much for your suggestion and
thank
hopefully
you.
you like it.
Yes.
Thank you. Last up for our app is Anne. Hi, Anne. What are you in the mood to eat?
Well, I've got some stew beef, and I don't want to make a beef stew. So I have
Uh-huh.
onions and green pepper, some cilantro, some parsley, got some tomatoes. I got a little bit of everything. I got some noodles, and so I'd like to see what I could do with this stew beef other than make a stew.
Yeah, stew meat. You can type that in. You said you have so like
Onions, green pepper, cilantro.
yeah,
Uh,
so there are many ways to do your search as long as you type it in and you can see what comes up. So look, top results, you can make some stuffed bell peppers. That sounds really good.
oh,
Or some
I can
shrimp
think of.
creole or some three
Oh
meat
yeah.
bean chili, which I think is
Mhm.
really nice. And if you scroll down, look, you can see some classes on some of those recipes as well. But look, stuffed bell peppers is from Ree Drummond. I love me some Ree, the pioneer woman. And look, you have a video, you have the time, you have the directions and all the ingredients listed and the reviews. So this has a lot of great reviews. This is a great base recipe as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem, Anne, and thank you for volunteering and sharing your thoughts. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and reshare my screen, but yes, that is the Food Network Kitchen app and involves recipes, how-tos, meal plans, and again, you can become a confident cook all at your fingertips with this app. So I hope you all take advantage of it for Valentine's Day, and beyond. Okay, next up, we have, again, our colleague Queen Jones, who will be sharing a food love story with us all today. So let's all welcome Queen to the stage.
Hey, Queen,
Hi,
welcome back.
Queen.
Queen,
Queen, it's
Hi,
been a
Queen.
long time.
Welcome.
we ain't seen
Queen.
you in a
Welcome.
minute.
Good to see you.
Hey,
hiding.
Hi,
hi,
Queen.
Yeah,
hi guys,
thank
how
you.
you guys doing? I miss you all.
We miss you.
And they,
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
so I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone, and then please unmute yourself. And thank you so much for sharing your story, Queen. Yep.
hello.
Yep.
Okay. You gave me, okay. Guys, they just told me about this, like no more than but a couple of hours ago. So they catch you off guard. You don't know what to do. So I was just thinking about love and what love really means. And so this being Valentine, and I understand that Alex already talked about the history and origin of Valentine. So I won't go through that. But for me personally, love, oh my God, I love life, period. And God loved us so much that I think God created this program. I'm sure he did. And so I think about the pandemic and what we all had to go through, all that season, being home, not want to be home alone. I went and stayed at my sister's house basically to watch her kids kind of grow, even before the pandemic. And I was glad I was there and getting a chance to watch my niece and my nephew grow up. And that whole thing of love to me is connected with God first, and then your family. A lot of times people don't have that same family that you got. They don't have that story. And so what I try to do for people like that, to reach out to them and love on them anyway, even if they don't love life. I'm dealing with a situation now. This gentleman, he's veteran. He has PTSD. He lost his wife less than a year ago. He's stuck. He goes to mourning every day. I said, you know what? Today we ain't going to no funeral.
course, I don't say that to him. So as soon as he finishes crying and stuff, he has his song he plays, Gone But Not Forgotten and all this kind of stuff. So he goes to the ritual. And so as soon as he comes out, it's like, we're gonna have for breakfast, you know? So I think for love, we gotta be the one that God uses, and we gotta be willing to be vulnerable. And love for me is everything, because that's what kind of motivates us, what we feel, how we love. And then it's okay to not be okay. You can be in a season where things is just jacked up, and just be honest about it. And being with family and friends that you can be. And that's what I think about this iPad program. I watch you guys come on and you're laughing and you're sharing stuff that maybe you didn't even share with your own family. And so to me, that is amazing. It's an amazing tool. And I thank God for DACL and for WildTech, which I'm a part of, to be a part of a community where people didn't forget you. You know, sometimes you get older and you think, nobody's called me today. I haven't heard from the grandkids. People don't know I'm alive. But here you come with the iPad program and just have the camaraderie that y'all have. It's so amazing. And even though I've been gone for a while, I've still been hearing from the seniors. And I welcome every phone call. I don't care who it is. I don't care what time of night, day. People say, well, Queen, I called and I tried to get through. And so I just say, look, it's probably because they're busy. They're doing some stuff. So anyway, that's the love that I believe that WildTech and DACL share. And if it wasn't for the seniors, there would be no iPad program. So we're grateful for you guys. And as partners together, we love you. And we talk about food. Now, y'all know, I don't even know if y'all know, but I love food. And I proudly say to everybody, the reason why you cook, you eat. I have to know how to cook. So that somebody can enjoy your food. What would it be to be such a great chef and great cook and there's nobody to eat your food? So I think food and fellowship together sets the tone for nice environment and people just enjoying each other. So I did have a few quotes about love that I wanted to read that I got off of the internet. And I'll read a few quotes. And if you guys had something to share, we'd be happy to entertain it as well. And the one I really like, it says, nobody's right for anyone. Actually, what makes somebody right is commitment. And of course, Caroline really described love. I mean, I almost cried. Then when you're committed to each other and you have true dialogue, that means you allow the other to impact upon you, and they allow you to impact on them. You're not rigid or unchanging. You are moved by each other. It's like two stones rubbing together until suddenly they fit. You have your initial years of sexual attraction, and then something deeper can hook in. Rather than having a relationship with your fantasy of that person, you begin to have a real relationship with them. You've impacted each other enough to actually know each other. And to know someone is to love them. And that was written by Natasha Nin. And I'll read another one. It says, I'm not referring to books or novels about love specifically, but rather to passages of writing that have the power to make you feel a little more alive. The paragraph that gives you a little tingle of recognition. The lines that feel as if they are directly written for a deep, secret part of you that you weren't necessarily even aware of until it was woken up by words. And so I'll stop there. But anyway, thank you guys. I really enjoy you all, and I just love you. And y'all can't do nothing about
it. Oh, let's all thank Queen for such a great story. And
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Queen. Thank
hey.
Thank you, Queen.
Oh.
That's my queen.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Queen.
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So almost at the end, you all. And again, I just wanted to say I really appreciate you all for sticking on and for seeing the amazing work that our seniors and our colleagues are doing. So I really appreciate that very much. Our final app for the day is Solitaire Farm Village. So I know a lot of us love card games and grew up on some of these that you see on the screen. So I wanted to showcase with you all today. So it's a classic card and farm design game. It's the ultimate solitaire card game. You can expand your farm and make the village rich. Expand your village by playing solitaire games. And this game features 4 different kinds of solitaire: Klondike, Spider, Pyramid, and Free Cells. So if you love any of those, or if you haven't but you want to try them, this app is a great way to do so. So just like before with Food Network Kitchen, we're going to go to the App Store on your iPads, and you're going to hit the search to search for, again, the name or type of app that you would like to download. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen on my iPad, and again, go to the App Store on my device and hit the search to search for that particular app. So I am going to go ahead and type in Solitaire Farm Village. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. Thank you so much for your patience. Well, please follow along as well so you can take advantage of the app. So again, in the search bar, in the App Store, you're going to search for Solitaire Farm Village and hit the search. And it's right here on the right-hand side. It's a Solitaire Farm Village. And the reason why I chose this app, one, because we all love card games, right? But a lot of apps, especially games, have in-app events where you get extra rewards or additional features and mini games as well. So Solitaire Farm Village, classic card and farm design, and you can create a farm while playing some of your favorite games. So let's go ahead and open it and explore this app together. So of course there's music and other things that come up as well, but so in order for you all to hear me, it's off, but you all will definitely be able to hear the music and sound effects. Anytime you open an app, just make sure you follow the prompts on the screen. So yes, I want notifications. Yeah, and you want to make sure you, again, follow all the prompts. So about relevant ads, you can hit allow or not allow. Solitaire Farm Village. Farmer, although it'd be nice if you could that nice. Let's go to the house. So it gives you tutorial. So first tap the A of Hearts. The A of Hearts can be placed on the foundation. You can place cards at the same seat from A the lowest to K the highest. Yep, so now we're going to tap on the Two of Hearts. Good job, place all the cards on the fountain, you win the game. You tap on the A cards and you tap on the 2 and 3 in that order. So it's ace, get this ace, and this ace. And you keep going. So 2. Just keep going, try to build the sequence. Once there are no more cards left to place, you need to organize the tablet to find the hidden cards. So look, you can remove the K, move it over, and the K is the only card you can play in the slot. And I found a hidden queen. And now I can again arrange the cards. So look, Jack, 10, and you keep going. So you have to organize them in descending order, and it has to be in alternate colors. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yep, and good job. You can drag and move the cards as well. So I can even drag the 4. Right there. Good job. Cards can be available on the fountain. And I tap the 4 plus. There are no more cards which can be moved. You have the card deck for new cards. And look, we have a king, a queen, and a jack. So now let's organize the cards below. That was a little bit of a tutorial. Yeah, so we are just going to finish this round. So again, organize it by ascending order. So if you want to what you can do, 7 on the 6, on the 7, and on the 9. Back for you. So that was the first kind of Yep, so again, you get a attendance every time you open up the app for free. And you just go. Yep, and that is a little bit about the game. So you're going to each play a tutorial for each of the kind of card games that are there as well. But it's good to utilize, again, different apps to, strengthen your brain, have fun, etc. So I hope you all enjoyed that mini showcase of Solitaire Farm Village, and it's really easy to go through because of the tutorial. So I hope you all take advantage of this app as well. So I wanted to showcase you all that. So without further ado, and I also want to say, as we can Valentine's Day party draws to a close, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of us and for making this evening truly unforgettable. Your presence and laughter and shared moments of love and camaraderie have filled this whole virtual space with warmth and joy beyond measure. Through our party might be coming to a close, the love and connection we've cultivated today will continue to shine brightly in our hearts. On behalf of WildTech, I want to express my deepest appreciation to our guests, our senior participants, and everyone who contributed to the success of this event. Your enthusiasm and generosity and unwavering support have made this Valentine's Day party a resounding success. Until we meet again, your friends, may your hearts be filled with laughter and your lives filled with countless blessings. Happy Valentine's Day to all, and have a great day.